So again, you start off with a rectangular part, cross the diagonals again to find the center to help you place the handle, being symmetrical on either side, and just let it taper right up to the front there. And then the inside has the circle like that. And then once you get it, you can start shading it or going back with the lines. I like to do one way or the other. I'm just gonna, and since it's not a new brush, it's all mangled. It gives you some extra texture. So it's trying to also lay down some tone in there for the value. And again, when you bring in the pencil, you can heavy up the lines and make a more of a committed line there. And again, the detail is subtle, but it's like the wooden handle has a thickness to it, rounded off. And there it is. And the chrome kind of picks up on itself there. And again, the straight edge helps you really draw that in heavy. These ridges help you do that. The nice thing with the texture, you don't have to be so perfect with it when it gets in there. Normally you do the wood grain, but you can keep the hatch lines going in that direction. Place it up against it. Follow up their pattern. So it's pretty tight. And this is where you'd probably use a little bit of the eraser in the bristles. You know, just even angling the pencil, putting a straight edge up against it so you can get some straight edge contrast lines. Let's see what happens. It's a little chewed up there. Again, this is just to get the shavings, metal shavings off their piece when they're done. And again, putting it up against the metal part, you can just butt up right against it there. See how you do. And all this texture on it, you know, depending on, I'm holding the pencil a little different now, just kind of putting the sharp edges on there, jabbing at it a little bit, making the mark a little different. So kind of be creative with your pencil stroke there. And then I have a harder lead to work with these pieces. So you get some more contrast into it. These screws, and when you do something like the divot that has the screw head in there, you can do just part of it and overlap the other side. So it shows that. Just builds itself up. And the harder lead doesn't put down much graphite, gives you a fine point, and it doesn't shave itself off.